Good morning, Team XL and LMS people. Welcome to another edition of the New Product Show.
Good morning.
Hyper Harlan here with my untrusty sidekick. Okay, so let's talk about new products. Now, don't freak out, okay? Even though I know you're freaking out anyway. There is a lot of new product, but it is for different displays, so be happy about that. Let's start right now with this one down in front. Kind of looks like a Lady Gaga pod, remember from the, what was it, the Grammys or the Emmys a couple years ago? She came in a pod like this to the show. It was really cool. Anyway, it's actually Hatchables, and inside, John wants me to show you that there's candy inside like that. Anyway, that's going to that the Candy Rads test. So be watching for that one, and that is, I believe, $3.99 for each of these bad boys. So watch that one out. These up here are both going to the blind bag end cap. Now, JoJo is going to all displays, and I believe that that one is $3.99. And then this Care Bears is only going to the top. It's a test product. We only got it for about 800 stores, so it's going to the top 800, and that is $3.99 as well, I believe. So be watching for that. We can just take those down that way. We're not quite so cluttered here. Now let's talk about this side of the table. First of all, we have MLB Series 1 2018 is in the house. You've got your double wide for Targets. This is a Target exclusive, and there will be a Target logo on the front that you can look for. $1.99. Single pack box for your small displays, also $1.99. And then for your other chains, APHIS, Fred Meyer, there'll be a single wide gravity feed. That's a 36 count box, so be watching for that. Also $1.99. We have two hanger packs out there. One is a Target exclusive. Again, it will have the Bullseye logo on there, and those are $9.99. They're both going to Target, but only Fred Meyer and APHIS obviously will get the non-Target exclusive. We have a fat pack that is $4.99, I believe. That is going everywhere. And we also have the full box. Again, two variations, a Target exclusive and a non-exclusive, $19.99 for each of them. And again, Target will get both, but only APHIS and Fred Meyer will not get, they'll only get the non-Target exclusive on that one. That's all shipping to arrive on Monday. This coming Monday the 29th. So be watching for that. In your smaller, your lower volume stores, a few of them, I would say about 50 maybe, did not get the quick ship. So that'll be coming in orders for those. But the vast majority will get it in the quick ship. And the street date on that is 1/31, but we got it to you on the 29th. Having said that, the second big thing this week is your Pokemon Sun and Moon Series 5. This is called Ultra Prism. You have a blister for $4.19. The theme deck is $12.99, and your Elite Trainer box is $34.99, I believe. And then you have the 3-pack blister right here that is also going out. And I believe this is, I don't remember how much this one is. This one is $12.99, I believe, as well. So be watching for that. Now, that is going, all stores will get a PDQ, the PDQ that we've done in the past. All stores will get that. They will get that starting, we shipped it to arrive on Tuesday the 30th. So be watching for that, because John will talk a little bit about the service push we've got coming up. That's why we ship both tops and the Pokemon a little bit early for your FOS display only. Then any follow-up shipments will also arrive for Target only on the 30th. We're shipping to arrive on the 30th. Other than that, your toy displays will also arrive on the 30th, but that will not be in a quick ship. That will go on the line. So that's going to go in a brown. Oh no, I think we're putting those in a white box still, but it's going to be on the line, so it'll be mixed with other product, but it should still be in the white box, place on sale immediately sticker. You can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
That was a question, but it will have the flyer in the box as well. For all other chains, Fred Meyer, APHIS again, they will not ship until, they'll ship on the normal shipping schedule. So they will not arrive in stores until next Thursday, the 1st, because street date is the 2nd for the Pokemon products. So I know it's a little complicated there, but hopefully we've ironed it out a little bit so you can understand what's going on. I hope so. That's the goal, at least. Also going out this week, we have these, you've got a Rick and Morty gravity feed. You have a, what is this? This is the Nightmare Before Christmas keychain gravity feed, and also Thundercats. And these are all going out to your home displays. Let's see here. I don't think Thundercats is going everywhere. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, I'm sorry, and I lied too. They're only going to the tall walls. Your 84-inch walls will be getting these 3, so be watching for that, and you can get that out to them. Also, finally, the last thing I want to tell you about, we did get NHL hockey team sets in, so we've got about, I would say about 9 different team sets that we've got here, and I shipped them out to the micro market areas. So be watching for those in your orders and get them up where you can. Hopefully those will do okay for us. Whew! Lots and lots of products. So that's what I've got. I'll take a break and let you talk for a while. How's that?
That is great. I mean, that's fantastic.
Not really, but you know, hey. Yeah.
One thing we want to make you aware of, we just realized that this new box coming out is, as you can see, a little bit taller, about 2 inches taller than the old one. We put it on the display in back, and it's going to be a little bit tall. So what you need to do, and I printed off the planograms and checked in the back room. The first 4 pegs above the shelf, which are theme decks, which are the Pokemon theme decks, right here on the tall and the 16 by 54, the short walls, are theme decks. You'll need to combine those up with the products above them, and then this will slide right on. If you need product on pegs, go ahead and take the stuff out of here and put it on your pegs to fill in. Then you don't have to worry about doing anything with the bottom. But if you want to just slide this box on right in the beginning, right here in the front of on the display, you'll need to combine those theme decks up above, and then it'll fit right on there. So just a little bit of a problem, but I don't think it'll be a big issue with if you need peg product. Again, you can take it out, put it right up there, and you'll be good to go. So just want to give you a heads up on that. And the Pokemon and Topps product, you said they can push that when it comes in?
Yeah, yeah.
It will say display immediately.
Topps we always can display on Monday, even though the street date is Wednesday. It's really the Pokemon that is getting there a little bit early, but that's because of the service push that we're doing, and we want to make sure we get it all up by Friday.
Right, our good friends at LMS are going to start pushing Wednesday through Friday to make sure any stores we're not in next week that they're able to get the product up there. So again.
One more thing I forgot to mention, and I think it's because I already took the sample back. We do have a Yu-Gi-Oh title as well that's going in that, it's going in the white box follow-up shipments, so be watching for that as well. That also street dates next Friday, so that's why we're shipping it early.
Alrighty, so hopefully this, again, all the product coming out, we've heard rumblings this week about toy displays being light on product, Pokemon being light, so with the Magic release last week, the Pokemon MLB and the new products coming, hopefully it helps out. If not, as we've always said, your inventory adjustments will help you out on that. Also, I heard some rumblings on the video game section, and Delaney is looking into the inventories on that, and she realizes we are light. I think Piper had mentioned that to me this morning as well, and we are working on getting product out for the video game department, so look for that to come. If you remember last week, Piper had made a comment about the on-hand inventory adjustment forms and where you can find them on our website. She had a hard time finding them going out there, so we moved them to make it easier. And if you go to the planogram page on our website, you can see the link has been moved right here underneath this writing up above. Also, when you first log on and go to our web page,
on the home page,
she's moved it right here, right where the videos pop up. It's right here at the top. So to make it a lot easier to get it, and we need what store numbers and what section, what display, and what section you need your inventory on hand to do. So if you only need to do the Pokemon Pegable or the Pokemon section, that's all they'll send you to inventory. You don't have to do the whole thing.
right, and you know, keep in mind that that's for your benefit as well as ours. The last thing we want is for you to spend 5 hours in a store counting every single product. So let's do, you know, a handful at a time. We'll get there. Rome wasn't built in a day. This problem didn't start overnight, and it's not going to get fixed overnight. But if we stay on it, we stay diligent with it, and keep it up, we can get there. So, you know, take your time, and we don't want you to get behind on stores or anything like that. So only do what you can possibly do, and only ask for that what you can possibly do, and then we'll get through them that way.
Right, and in addition, your price labels and your sheets that we usually send out for your store's inventory schedule for the year, is all in the mail going out this week if it hasn't already.
Yep.
They've been working on that, so price labels, your inventory schedules out there, which it also comes with your weekly newsletter. And that is all I have right now.
You don't have anything else to cover?
I don't think so. We have a couple things from last week.
Yeah, let's talk about do birthdays and anniversaries first. All in good time, right? We do have a birthday this week. We had a bad birthday last week, but this week we have a great birthday. It's Carolyn Brewster's birthday. Carolyn comes to us from Valley Village, California. She enjoys underwater knitting and also performing with the Sloth Acrobat team. So go Carolyn, keep up the great work with that. Happy birthday on the 30th. We also have some anniversaries. Stuart Geenan from Madison, Wisconsin has been with us 20 years. Also, Vernon Hooker, New Waverly, Texas, 7 years. And Joe Moss, Jonesboro, Georgia, for 6 years. So happy anniversary to you three. Congratulations. That is a great achievement. Now.
I have one more thing to skip.
You want to skip something else?
Next week, the directive for the spinners.
Oh, yes.
Fill out the directive on the webpage is due by Wednesday's the last day. Then we've got to get the information to Target to let them know we did make a final sweep. Again, we know you guys picked them up originally back in November, December, but the ones out there are still showing on hand from after Christmas, and everything else has been returned. So check with receiving, check with reverse logistics, and I've heard they're finding them in the returns going back to the DC. So we're not wanting you, again, we don't want you to spend all day looking for them. Just check with receiving, ask to look in those boxes, and do your best and move on. Just at least address it and look for them while you're in there. I'm sorry, that was the last.
That's okay. So last week, John and I announced that we would be having a contest. We would have a drawing for those of you who picked the two teams, the final two NFL teams that were going to the Super Bowl. And we got some winners out of that. So I wanted to announce the people who chose the two teams correctly. My team, we won't talk about that. But who did choose correctly were from Dean's from the, I don't even know which regions these are. Rocky Mountain was Lance Hensel, Karen Caluet, and Vernon Hooker. From the North Midwest, is that it? Region, Jim Moore picked the correct teams. From the Great Lakes region, I know Phil's region, Darlene Miner, Sean Collins, Mike Lugers, and Tony Shaver. From the Northwest region, Ron's region, Eugene Marzon, is that how you say that? From the Northeast region, Todd Miller's region, Jim Nestor and Steve Cedar. Tony had no winners in his region down in the Southeast, although that's a shame too. And Vin over on the, what is that? West Coast region had Stephanie Figures and Vin Lee. So we have put all your names in this little bag. And I'm going to have Mr. Kane. I did check the names just so you're aware, because Mr. Kane has had a tendency to write his own name multiple times. But I promise you that his name is not on any of these. So the winner of the $25 gift card will be...
Jim Moore.
Jim Moore. Mr. Moore, if you will contact me, and or we'll contact you, we'll get that gift card going out to you. Also, we will let you know right now that next week we're going to have another drawing for the winner of the Super Bowl.
We'll have a contest put together.
A drawing.
Contest. Yeah.
Anyway, so whichever it is, you know how it goes. We will announce it next Friday, so be sure you watch Friday or Saturday or Sunday. We'll need your entry by Sunday at 3 p.m.
Probably.
Before the Super Bowl starts, we'll probably do the winner, the total score, and you need to be within the closest to the total score.
We'll take it.
Is that right?
Usually, yeah. We're going to take a look at something.
Yeah, it's got this all figured out. Anyway.
Don't worry.
Oh my God, that's a really scary, scary thought, isn't it? Anyway, enough from us here. You guys have a great weekend. Oh, word of the week.
Word of the week.
Major League Baseball Series 1 is coming out. Words of the week are batter up.
Batter up.
Batter up. Anyway.
Also applies to pancakes and waffles.
Oh my Lord. Yes, it does, I suppose. Someone's on a diet. Anyway, have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Take care.